When you get summoned to another world, it can either suck or be the greatest adventure of your life. Yuta's experience will be a bit different. It will be a journey from being an unwanted slave to becoming the strongest hero who will shake the world. This is the lesser known manga series. I was sold at the lowest price in my class. However, my personal parameters is the most powerful. So, we must bring our heroes to another world. This time we will take the whole bus full of high school kids with the usual high school problems. Boom! Now they are in another world. But is that a good thing? In this case, not so much, because they are to be sold off because Earthlings have a special power within them called Lunda. This ability allows them to control giant robots, so mechas. And the higher your Lunda score, the more powerful a mecha they will be able to control, and thus the higher the price they'll be sold off when it's time for their auction. Most of Yuta's classmates are powerful and rank high on the scale of being able to control powerful mechas. But when it's Yuta's turn, things are a bit on the disappointing side as the testing machine only scores him a 2. Even his crush has a super high score. When his classmates are sold off for super high prices, Yuta is more of a joke and the bidding does not go so well. Basically, he gets sold off for a literal nut. Being sold off as a slave due to his pathetic power score, Yuta's experience the first night in his slave pen is enough to conclude that he must escape. There's only a Lunda lock set out for all the slaves since they have such a low score. There's no way out. Until Yuta touches the door and it opens. Yuta and another girl he befriended takes a ship to end up in a new land. There they take on the simple job of befriending a cursed cute girl. As revolution hits the city, the dying father asks Yuta and his friend to take care of him. As they try to escape from the troops that are all around them, they come upon an ancient mecha, but it needs a super huge power set to operate. So, being our hero, Yuta gets in and it works. It also crushes all around as Yuta uses his gaming experience to operate the mechas and kick butt. From there, they get away from the property and, with their newfound powerful mecha, and a winning extra cash in a mecha gladiator competition, they form their own mercenary company. This is finally where the real story starts. I was sold at the lowest price in my class. However, my personal parameters is the most powerful. We have a nice little mecha isekai story, although it starts out like normal. Normally, there are 2 ways for a series like this to begin. Either the summoned main character is super overpowered, or they are totally underpowered, but by either a mistake or some sort of divine intervention, turns them into the most uber-powered being that there ever was in this new world. The latter is where our story comes in. Even though, so far as a printed story, we don't know what his actual score is, we can guess it will be explained as it was so high that the testing machine could only read the 2 in the first digit. So I'm guessing we will have a Lunda score of over 2 million. With that in mind, we have a powerful mecha driver with a bunch of strong supports from the people that they've picked up along the way, and the group will then eventually become the strongest mercenary company that ever was. I was sold at the lowest price in my class. However, my personal parameters is the most powerful. It's one of those rare series that combines all 3 major isekai genres: modern, fantasy, and science fiction. There's a lot of action in the mecha fights, but the way it is drawn can lead to a lot of confusion about who is doing what, since the mechas all look very similar to each other, and telling the good guy from the bad guys can get a bit daunting. But the story flows well with a good mix of intrigue, action, and daily life, so the series should appeal to a wide range of readers. I was sold at the lowest price in my class. However, my personal parameters is the most powerful. It's a continuing series that started in April of 2021, and there are 5 volumes published in Japanese, with 19 chapters translated so far in manga format. Mecha anime's popularity comes and goes, so I don't know if this is a series that has a good chance of being converted into an animated series, but it is hard to know what production companies are looking for in new projects. Perhaps the most captivating aspect of Yuta's journey lies in its exploration of the human spirit. Through triumph and tragedy alike, he serves as a beacon of hope and inspiration, reminding us all of the true strength lies not in the power we wield, but in the courage we face our fears and embrace our destiny in. I was sold at the lowest price in my class. However, my personal parameters is the most powerful. Will take you into a mecha-filled land where even a poor underdog can get what he most wants: robot battles and possibly a harem if he's lucky. Another sci-fi series that I have looked into is the series. When I woke up, I got the strongest equipment and starships, so I went and became a mercenary in order to live as I please while aiming for a detached house. And you can find out more about that here. That's all for another lesser known Isakai series. Hit the like button and check out the huge list of other Isakai stuff that you may or may not have heard of. Thanks again. Bye.